What's up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley, and welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. This is going to be for the star sign of Aries for June 2020 for messages for the broken-hearted Aries. So these are only going to be positive messages read for the broken-hearted Aries. These are only to be read in a positive way. I can't read these negatively, so take what resonates and leave behind what does not. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me where your messages will 100% correlate to your story because they are specifically for you in mind, you can find all the information how to reach me in the description box down below. Without any further ado, I have already gone and pulled your cards off camera for you, Aries, so let's get right into it. We got the Three of Wands, the Queen of Coins, and the King of Coins. So right off the bat, I just want to point out that these are a power couple. They came out as the Queen and King are a direct duo. They are a companionship. They do represent a relationship in a lot of cases, a mother and a father figure, or they're just romantically involved with each other. But it does represent that they are in a union together. When I get these together, it definitely always recommends. It definitely always correlates to a message of communication, relationship, and that they are probably a power couple. So they would be a Taurus, Virgo, a Capricorn, Earth sign energy. That would be their dominant trait is Earth. And the King and the Queen are kind of the same. It's the same kind of energy for both of them. They are just one of them is more feminine and one of them is more masculine. Because this is a gender bender deck and it could be read both ways. But the King and the Queen are the highest star sign, court sign in their suit. So you have a page, you have a knight, and you have a king. The pages are baby and children. The knights are young adolescents, and the kings and queens are adults. So this would represent that they are more mature, that they are older, that they are more mature in mindset or physically older. But they would represent that they are they really fucking understand how to be reliant on themselves. They are dependable on themselves. They would have these incredibly good, nice things. They would probably be well off. If not financially, then incredibly prosperity-wise. They would be incredibly well off prosperity-wise. They are very sturdy, very solid, very stubborn. They are dependent on themselves. The earth signs and the court signs and the earth sign suit always know how to get to their goals. If anything else, because when we have the knights, the pages are messengers, the knights represent people that are traveling to a goal, and the kings and queens are usually leaders that have established this goal, that they have gotten their goal and they have gotten their goal achievement. So I see this as being in a power couple relationship with somebody that you have already stabilized success with, or that you both understand how to reach goal success, and you both have these things in your life that you've been working for a very long time. You would know that time is not relevant, it is subjective, and that however long these things and this progress takes you to get to, it would not matter because time is irrelevant. Time is subjective. I know that a lot of people would be like, well, hey, like, I would like to get to this, like, happiness in 5 years. And you know, if you don't get to that happiness in 5 years, if it comes 10 years later, at least it happens and it is meant for you because it's going to be your story. But don't let people say, oh, if you don't have this by now, then what are you doing wrong? Don't ever let somebody tell you that your healing comes in a timeline, because it does not. You can go back and forth, as long as you eventually learn the lesson, which I think that you have here. It does not matter the time frame that you do this in. And I kind of see that being the most prominent message coming in for you, is that waiting, having that having that knowledge to foster this patience, because the Three of Wands represents a situation in which you are kind of waiting for your ships to come in a situation. And Aries, this kind of represents a situation where it's kind of like, I give the analogy of sending out a job application or sending out an invitation to a date. You get these energies, you get these energies coming in, you are sending out your ships, waiting for a job to come back, waiting to hear back on that relationship. But it's that period of you don't yet have the answer. You don't know if you're going to get the job. You don't know if you're going to land the date. But it is that waiting and seeing period where you are expanding. So the way that I'm going to read this for you, Aries, is I feel like you are in a relationship with somebody, and I feel like things might have been incredibly rocky, because this isn't going to come up unless it is some sort of issues with the heart. And I didn't get really real heartbreak here to indicate that there's anything wrong with you specifically. It might have just been an event that had taken you out. But definitely you have your progress coming in with you, with a power couple, with your partner, because I definitely do directly see most of you in a partnership with somebody. And if you're looking to me to ask, is my relationship going to get better? Is this thing with this person going to get resolved? For a very large part, I am going to say yes. I'm going to say that it is very, very, very fucking possible, even though I don't see a definite yes. I feel strongly that you are in the process of, if you had been hurt by this person, if there had been heartbreak between you and your significant other, I do think that you are going to be taking that patience with each other. And I do definitely see that instead of walking away, you are definitely going to be finding out where that leads. You are going to be finding out where this goes with this person, and kind of giving each other the time to be very patient with each other, to definitely let this happen as it happens, because you are the slowest moving court signs in the deck. So I do see you taking the time, working together with your person to make things better for both of you in the long run. I don't see separation here. If you are worried that this is going to end in a separation, I'm going to tell you that all I see is working together and expansion. It is going to be a period of waiting and see where this goes. But in the meantime, I do see you working together to make that happen, Aries. So this is incredibly good shit to hear. Keep it up. Good shit. Keep your chin up. I am here for you in your, I don't know, that sounds so cliche. I'm here for you in your time of need, in your time, I can't even talk today. I'm talking way too fast. I am here for you in your time of need. If you ever want to reach out and say hi or ask my advice, I will be here for you. So take that in mind as well, that you are not doing this alone. And to peace out, and I'll see you later, my Moon Tribe.